This is an in-service training program presented by Nutrition Care Systems. Today's topic, basic cooking procedures. Upon completing this in-service, you will number 1, understand requirements for safe food handling and preparation. Number 2, know requirements for achieving and maintaining temperatures for cooked foods. And number 3, learn basic preparation of common food items. Basic cooking procedures are used regularly in the kitchen and are important for all staff to understand in order to conserve maximum nutritional value, develop and enhance flavor, and keep free of harmful organisms and substances. It's also important to have a good understanding of safe food handling and preparation practices. Please note to check your local regulatory requirements for cooking times of various items. Safe food handling and preparation. To ensure food maintains its nutritive value and remains safe to serve to residents, the following safe food preparation and handling practices should be followed. Strict personal hygiene should be followed. Time and temperature rules for thawing, cooking, reheating, and cooling should be understood and followed. Cross-contamination will be prevented. Equipment and services will be clean and sanitary. And foods will be cooked to proper temperatures using standardized recipes and held and cooled at proper temperatures. You'll see the section below as far as food temperatures. Food temperatures. The major causes of foodborne illnesses are improper cooking, cooling, reheating, and holding temperatures. Proper cooking temperatures vary according to the food that's being cooked. It's critical to cook food to the proper temperature and take the temperature with a clean and sanitized probe thermometer. Reheat foods in the oven and check temperatures before placing on a steam table or hot holding unit. Steam tables should never be used to reheat foods. Hot food should maintain a minimum of 135 degrees Fahrenheit, and cold food should be held at a maximum of 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Food temperatures should be checked frequently during the cooking process and during meal service. Foods will be cooled to proper temperatures using a two-stage cooling process. Stage 1, cool foods from 135 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit within 2 hours. Stage 2, cool foods from 70 degrees to 41 degrees Fahrenheit within 4 hours. Food will be reheated to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 15 seconds within 2 hours. Please note the following table of food temperatures. Poultry, stuffed meats, stuffed fish, 165 degrees for 15 seconds. Reheated foods, 165 degrees for 15 seconds. Pork, 155 degrees. Ground meat and hamburgers, 155 degrees. Rare roast beef, 130 degrees, held for 121 minutes. Vegetables. All raw vegetables are to be thoroughly washed before being cooked or served. Vegetables should be cooked in the least amount of water and for the shortest time possible. If a steamer is available, it should be utilized. Avoid overcooking and long holding times. Meats and eggs. Meat should be defrosted using safe thawing methods. Under refrigeration, under clean running water less than 70 degrees Fahrenheit, part of the conventional cooking method, microwaved and then immediately cooked. A meat thermometer will be used to check the internal temperature. Eggs must be cooked to an internal temperature of 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Only pasteurized eggs may be used for soft cooked eggs. Meat salads, potato salad, egg salad, and other TCS foods will be prepared using chilled products with no bare hand contact using sanitized surfaces and utensils. When taking temperatures of roasts, the meat thermometer will be inserted into the thickest part of the meat, being sure the bulb of the thermometer does not touch bone or fat. Leftovers. Leftover food should be properly wrapped, covered, labeled, and dated. The product will be refrigerated immediately and cooled using the two-stage cooling process. Cooked foods will be used within 48 hours or frozen for later use. Leftover foods will be checked for spoilage or contamination before use. Any food that is suspected of not being safe or of high quality will be discarded immediately. Previously cooked foods will be reheated to an internal temperature of 165 degrees within 2 hours. If the internal temperature of the food does not reach 165 degrees within 2 hours, the food will be discarded. Leftover food may be reheated only one time. Ready-to-eat TCS food. The cook is responsible for covering, labeling, and dating TCS food. On-premise prepared food held for more than 24 hours will be clearly marked to indicate the date or day by which the food will be consumed or discarded and maintained at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or less for a maximum of 7 days. The day of preparation shall be counted as day 1. Food prepared and packaged by a food processing plant shall be clearly marked at the time the original container is opened, and if held for more than 24 hours, the date or day by which the food shall be consumed or discarded, and maintained at 41 degrees or less for a maximum of 7 days. The day the original container is opened shall be counted as day 1. The day or date marked on the food item to be consumed by or discarded may not exceed the manufacturer's use-by date if the manufacturer determined the use-by date based on food safety. A refrigerated, ready-to-eat TCS food ingredient or a portion of that item that is subsequently combined with additional ingredients shall retain the date marking of the first prepared ingredient. Let's take a short quiz on basic cooking procedures. Question number 1. Which best explains the two-stage cooling process? A. Cool foods from 141 to 70 within 2 hours and then 70 to 35 degrees within 4 hours. B. Cool foods from 135 to 70 degrees within 4 hours and then 70 to 41 within 2 hours. C. Cool foods from 135 to 70 within 2 hours and then 70 to 41 within 4 hours. Or D. None of the above. And the answer to question number 1, which best explains the two-stage cooling process? And that would be C. Cool foods from 135 to 70 within 2 hours and then 70 degrees to 41 degrees within 4 hours. Question number 2, what is the importance of having a good understanding of basic cooking procedures? A. To conserve maximum nutritional value. B. To develop and enhance the flavor of food served to residents. C. To keep food free of harmful organisms and substances. Or D. All of the above. And the answer to question number 2, what is the importance of having a good understanding of basic cooking procedures? And that would be D. All of the above. Eggs should be cooked to an internal temperature of A. 155 degrees, B. 150 degrees, C. 165 degrees, or D. None of the above. And the answer to question number 3, eggs should be cooked to an internal temperature of 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Question number 4, true or false? Steam tables are appropriate to use to reheat food. And the answer to question number 4 is false. Steam tables should never be used to reheat food. 5, true or false? Leftover food should be properly wrapped, covered, labeled, and dated. And the answer to question number 5 is true. Thank you for your participation in today's program. Our goal is for you to use this information in your daily work. We hope you are well served today and every day. If you would like more information about our in-service programs or consulting dietitian services, please contact us at 1-800-761-9200 or nutritioncaresystems.com.